guys, it is Lisa here, or the Diamond Stitcher as I go by on YouTube and Instagram. Hello, good morning or good afternoon, whatever time it is for you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you are new to my channel, first off, welcome. I'm happy you found me. I hope you would consider subscribing and stick around for all things diamond painting. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. It really does mean a lot to me. I have a post review for you guys today. I'm super excited to share with you. I finished it. It was just released this week. Now, I did do the sneak peek for it. If you didn't see that video, it is up. I will link it in the description box, but I will go over everything in this kit because it is so small. But if you watched the sneak peek, thank you very much. And here is the post review. So I filmed that sneak peek sometime last week because I wanted to sit down and actually work on it. I love the bright colors in this kit, and I just wanted something bright and cheerful for the weekend. So I did finish this. I think it took me just a couple of days. We will go over all of that. But to start, here is my logbook. So this is a logbook I've purchased on Amazon. They do sell it on Amazon Canada and the USA. I will link it in the description box down below. I think it came to $12 Canadian or 11 something Canadian. I like this one. I actually have a spare one for when I run out of room in here. It has everything that I really need. I am not somebody who usually writes a lot of notes on my kits for post review. In fact, before I even had a channel, I didn't do this at all. I just worked on the kits and then, either kept them, donated them, or recycled them, right? But what I like to do is I cut out this sticker on or from the Diamond Art Club sticker sheet. So once I'm done kitting up my diamonds, I cut this picture out and I just stick the whole thing in here. It fits on the whole page. It has all of the stuff that I would be interested in, which is the name, the artist. I put my start and end date over here, so that's why it's not written there. And then just the dimensions are down here, so I don't have to rewrite that over here either. So you'll see a lot of blank spots when I pull out this book. But as I said, this was a sneak peek. Skill rating is beginner. So this is one of their new, collections, I guess, called Little Diamonds. And they feature snack size or smaller diamond paintings that have a lot of color blocking and very few colors. They're great for beginners or kids who want to get into diamond painting. So they are produced with the beginner in mind. I started it on January 17th and I finished it on January 20th. I think I actually finished it on the 19th in the evening, but I couldn't quite remember, so I wrote the 20th. And I said tools needed was a multi-placer. I sure did have fun with this one. Skills learned is multi-placing. Again, I rated it easy on completion. Drill quality was amazing, and I will show you that in a minute. But this is the logbook. This is how I keep track of my finishes. Again, I will link this in the description box for those of you interested. I do try to link both Canadian and American Amazon links because I know majority of my viewers are probably from both areas, right? Anyway, let's look at the diamond painting first, and then we'll talk about all the other things. So here she is. Let me zoom out a little bit. Here she is in her entirety. Well, almost entirety. I will pan her up a little bit. I had a lot of fun working on this one. So with this snack size Little Diamonds collection, you get the same quality of regular diamond painting kits from Diamond Art Club. So you got the kind of sparkly canvas material. You've got the poked and scalloped edges. You've got the legend up here. You also have a legend down here. You have the same stuff down here on the bottom of the canvas all the way across, and the same quality. The only difference is it's smaller. But look at, I don't know if you can actually see the sparkle when I do this because I am using my natural light, but I find that when there's dark colors, you can see the sparkle a little bit more. Like in this shadowing here of Tweety's face, I can personally, looking through the camera, see the sparkle a little bit more, but it is super sparkly. I was really happy with the quality of the diamonds. I thought that they were great. I didn't have much trash at all. I had a few with, little holes on the top, but I just put those aside and I had plenty left over. I did not run out of any colors at all. Again, it only had 9 colors and I did keep the baggies here. So this is how I kit up. I usually put these in a plastic bin and kind of stand them up, but because this was only 9 colors and I knew I would finish it rather quickly, I just put these baggies like this. So we do have a little bit of the orange AB left over. Their ABs are looking really nice these days. the coating on them is super shiny. No scratches or, scuffs on them. I'm really happy with the quality. This little white thing there is just a dryer sheet. Helps prevent static. This color is the entire Tweety bird. Again, I have a lot left over here. What is this color? So this color just accented some areas. So it accented, it's, if I pull it up closer, you'll be able to see, it's like a darker yellow, kind of mustardy color all the way around Tweety bird, in kind of outlining his arms as well. You can see that there. Also, some areas of his eye and his eyebrows are also this color. It is 3853. I guess it's more of like a light brown color. Then we had this one, which is white, 5200. Of course, that is in his eyes. Then we have this blue, which again is in his eyes. As you can see, I have plenty left over. The darker blue also in his eyes and outlining the eye itself. This color, this is actually the color that is outlining everything. This one is actually outlining his lips. I just noticed that. So his lips have a bit of a darker outline, so that's this one. And the outline of all of Tweety is in this lighter kind of tan color. This one is a fairy dust diamond. Now let me pour these out in my tray so we can see the fairy dust. I actually will probably save the fairy dust. I usually don't save any diamonds. I used to save ABs, but I really don't use them. But I think the fairy dusts are so pretty that I might start collecting them from Diamond Art Club. Now, it is always hard to see the difference between a normal diamond and a fairy dust just looking through the camera. But I do assure you that there is a very, very subtle dusting of mica powder or very fine glitter on the tops of these, and it just makes it sparkle a little bit. It's definitely not as bold as an AB diamond, but it does do a little bit extra. I really wish I could, show you what it actually looks like. Maybe if we look at the canvas, it is still hard to see. It with the naked eye, you could totally tell a difference, but through the camera, it is hard to tell the difference. You might be able to see that they are a little bit more shiny than the pink ones here. But yeah, it is hard to see, especially on these ones. I find on squares, you can see the coating a lot more. The way that these rounds are, the facets are cut into them, they kind of come to a point at the top. So it's a little bit hard to see, but those are the fairy dust, lots left over. See how nicely they are lining up in this tray. This tray also is from Yellow Dog Designs, which is a Canadian company. They've been all over social media lately, which is amazing to see, as I'm Canadian myself, if anyone is new here. But yeah, these trays work really great. I have right now a half lid on it. Why I like this half lid is because when I go to pour my diamonds back in this little baggie, it actually will work as kind of a funnel. So I don't know if you've ever had a tray where you're dumping your diamonds back and they usually like to jump over the edges, but with this little half lid, comes off very easily there, but it does kind of click into place when I need to use it. It just prevents those rogue diamonds from jumping off. So I really like that. They also do have a full lid for their trays, or you can buy just the tray without the lid. This one also has, I don't know if you can see here, this little washi tape ledge is what they're calling it. In Diamond Art Club VIP Facebook group, a couple months ago maybe, there was a big craze over putting a washi tape at the base of your tray to create a little ledge for the diamonds at the end to kind of collect. Instead of using washi tape, they decided to make a tray. So if you like that idea, but you don't want to fuss with the tape, you can also buy this type of tray. I think it's listed as the washi tape tray on their shop. And you can also get the lids customized as well. Again, this is Yellow Dog Designs. I will link this shop down below. This is the tray I grab every day that I am sitting down to diamond paint. I find it works really well. This is the extra large size as well, which I like. And for this kit, I actually didn't bother using this lid because I wanted more space to multi-place. So I like that this comes off and I have the choice if I want to use it or not. Last color here is this pink one. We have tons of this left over. This was the entire background. I was really happy with the quality of these rounds. I actually don't do many round kits. I tend to go for squares if I do have the choice, but I'm very, very impressed with all of the upgraded features in Diamond Art Club's round kits. Now, I love multi-placing, but I found with this canvas, I actually struggled a bit with the multi-placer because I found that if I use just this multi-placer, this is the Diamond Art Club, I believe it's the 12 placer. If I just, used it as normal, the diamonds were fitting so tight together that near the end, it would be off its symbol. So then I had to take my single placer and kind of move them up, which was very annoying. I like to use the multi-placer the whole way through. Now, there is kind of a technique that you can do when you're kind of multi-placing. If pretend I have drills on this one and I'm going to place them down here, I kind of anchor the one closest to me here, and then I roll them on. But as I'm rolling them on, I'm also kind of stretching it up. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that kind of movement, but I started here, and as I'm rolling, I'm kind of stretching it up. So I'm moving it up a little bit so those diamonds fall in their proper spots. However, doing that sometimes will pull off the bottommost diamond. So it's like a bit of a battle. So I found using this 12 placer very difficult on this canvas. I was creating a lot of lines that I didn't like seeing. So I switched to this one, which I believe is the Diamond Art Club 8 placer, and it placed a lot better. I wasn't fighting as much with getting the rounds where they were supposed to go, but I still did find, and if we look up nice and close, you can still see line breaks in here. I'm not too bothered on this. I'm actually in the process of working on a diamond painting, and I'm going to show you guys a method that helps to cover up this background. I didn't want to do it on the pink because I wasn't quite sure if it would really matter in the end. So I do have a canvas that I will maybe start working on in the next month or so, where I can hopefully show you how to make these visible lines and light colors a lot less noticeable. So stay tuned for that. Now, there is something that I do use. You can get plastic versions of these, but I don't like the plastic because I found that it can actually start to degrade over time. So this is what I call, or I guess I don't call it that. It's a straightener. It's a metal straightener. So it's a tip that fits in just like normal diamond painting tips, and it's just a flat edge here. And it's not too sharp. It's actually quite dull, but what you can do with this is when you're going through your diamonds and you want to straighten up your rows a little bit, just like with a plastic one, you just kind of put it through. Now, I'm not going to be able to show you in great detail because I am on the bed and I am not super close to the canvas, but maybe we can kind of see here, and you kind of just go down like a pizza cutter and you kind of straighten out your diamonds a little bit. You have to be careful depending on how you hit them. Some of them might pop off. They might just need a little bit of a push down, but it can help straighten out some areas. With this canvas, I'm not too concerned because this one was just for fun for me, but I did want to share this. Here's it a little bit closer up. It's just a flat edge, and I got this one from Everlasting Tips, which is on Etsy. I will link their shop down below. They also do have metal tips. Their metal tips, though, are a thicker width than the Diamond Art Club ones. I really like these Diamond Art Clubs ones because they're a thinner width, so I just find they place the diamonds a little nicer for what I like. But if you like a thicker opening, I also recommend their metal tips from Everlasting Tips. They are based in Australia, so there is some shipping fees. It's been hit or miss if I've gotten customs fees with it. It just depends if the post office wants to flag it or not. And then I just put it in this cute mini pen that I got from Bistro Exclusives. I used to use this one in my paint gem kit, but I thought it would be perfect for this, and it kind of matches with the silver. So that's what I have there. This pen is actually from Butterfly Effect Wares. I thought it matched the painting really nice because of all of that pink. I love their pens. They are so professionally made. They look amazing. They're polished perfectly. You don't see any lathe lines. You can tell that no shortcuts were made in making the pen. They do make regular size pens as well. They have drops every Saturday afternoon, and their pens sell in seconds. If you've tried to get pens from them and you can't, I do have some tips. You can always message me and I can share those with you. But every time I've tried to get a pen, I've been able to. So as long as you follow the tips, I guess I could just share them now. So they drop, I believe it's 2 p.m. Pacific time, my time zone. You'd have to Google your time zone. But a minute before, I head to their Etsy shop and I start refreshing their shop. And what I do is there's a filter that you can filter the products. And if you click the filter, I can't remember all of the categories, but there's a custom one and there's a most recent one. And then I think there's price high to low, price low to high. I go between custom and most recent until the pens pop up. The nice thing that they do is, I think it's usually on Saturday morning in their Facebook group, they will post all of the pens that are going to be listed that day, and they're all numbered. So you can find the one you like. That way, when you go to their Etsy shop, just look for the number of the pen you want and check out as fast as you can. So you should already have all of your payment info and stuff in there, especially if you've bought from Etsy a lot for other shops. So there's that. This is actually the angled single placer from Everlasting Tips too. If you are interested, I do find this angled tip really nice to use. I did suggest Diamond Art Club also come out with one, so we will see if they do that. And then this pen, this is my beautiful kind of newer acquisition. It's a flower wood hybrid pen, and it's from MTN Inspirations, which is a small shop in the States. On Etsy, and I just love in the middle here is this kind of, I think it's pearl or abalone inlay there. I absolutely love when the turners add extra things like that. This pen has been really comfortable to use as well. Really happy I went through with it. Now their pens, I would say, are more of a premium price point in Canadian. Some of them can be quite expensive. I was looking the other day and there were some for 150 Canadian. I don't recommend spending that much on a diamond painting pen, to be honest, but if some are on sale or you catch one that is a little more affordable, the quality is there. Shipping is usually around $20, and I do not believe I've ever had to pay extra when their pens arrive. I usually only get one, and I've bought maybe 2 or 3 times from them. But this is the most recent, and I absolutely love it. What else? That's it. I did use this putty for this painting. It's from J&L Crafty Creations. They are a Canadian small shop on Etsy, and they have small drops of diamond tack, which is essentially diamond painting putty. Let me open this one. I like that their scents are not too strong. I like the amount you get. Here's this one. They've made it kind of fancy. And the smell is just nice. It's just right for me. I am somewhat scent sensitive, and I find their scents tolerable. And I really liked her putty. I kind of equate her putty to Randa's Crafty Corner. So if you are in Canada and you would like to support Canadian and you like Randa's putty, this is a close alternative, I would say, in terms of how firm it is and how it works. So I really enjoyed using this one. During this diamond painting, I have all different putties, and every diamond painting, every time I bring out a new pen, I usually change the putty, and I usually try to grab putty from another shop. So I can constantly be trying and sharing products with you guys. But yeah, that is it for this kit. Let me know if you picked up this painting or if you picked up any of the Looney Tunes paintings this week. What other? I'm trying to think if it's just Looney Tunes or is there another franchise releasing this week? I can't remember. I just had the Looney Tunes one to share with you guys. So let me know if you picked up anything for the Wednesday releases. I am excited to have these snack sizes to work on. Sometimes I just feel like working on a smaller kit, one that I don't have to, fuss with fitting on my table, one that has a lot of color blocking that I can just zone out in and finish and feel accomplished. So super happy about that. I don't think I went over where they put the ABs. The ABs here are in his lips. I think it makes a very nice shine. And then, as I said, the fairy dust is in this pink outline here. I think it was rendered really nice. It looks really good. So, yeah. Hi guys, I decided to move into the living area just to show you a little bit more of the sparkle on this kit. I find in just the natural kind of apartment light, you really see the sparkle more than when you're looking at it with natural light from the window. So I did want to pop in this at the end of the video and just show you the sparkle, because I had some people ask me in the VIP Facebook group if it sparkled a lot. And I can assure you, just like any other round kit from Diamond Art Club, this one will sparkle like crazy. I find that the round diamond paintings, when they're finished, they sparkle like almost like a disco ball. Square diamond paintings sparkle in a different way. I kind of call it more of a shimmer. When you're walking by them, they kind of just glisten out of the corner of your eye, whereas rounds are just kind of blinding the amount of sparkle in them. So I just wanted to show you that it is in fact super sparkly like all of the round kits are. Now, I also wanted to add in here a giveaway. I realized this morning that I've passed 2,250 subscribers, And I thought for this year, why not every 250 new subscribers do a little giveaway? So this time what I'm going to do is I am going to offer a $25 gift card to Diamond Art Club. To enter this giveaway, I need you to use the word, how about Tweety? So it's spelled at the bottom of the canvas here, so Tweety. You cannot put the word only in the comments. You do have to put it in a sentence. So think of something creative to say, incorporating the word Tweety, and that will get you an entry to a draw for a $25 gift card to Diamond Art Club. Again, it is just a thank you for all of my new subscribers, everybody who, here's the cat, everybody who shows up, who watches my content, who likes it, gives it a thumbs up. That really does help any channel, and leaves a comment especially. And if you share my channel with others, I just really appreciate it. And this year I wanted to celebrate every 250 new subscribers. So here we go with our first one. I will leave kind of the drawing open for usually 72 hours. The majority of people get their comment in by that time. And then I will draw a winner. I will probably announce the winner just in a post on YouTube. I'll also post it to the Facebook group as well. And yeah, I just want to throw that in here. Again, here is the beautiful sparkle of this kit. I can't wait to get more of these Little Diamonds collection kits. I've seen some really cute ones releasing alongside Tweety now, and I will probably be purchasing some at some point because they are great. Just when you need a break from, doing something super confetti heavy, for example, and you can whip this one out in a couple of days, and it's a good refresh. So that is it. Don't forget, before you head out, to give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you here, so you can click that subscribe button and click the notification bell to be notified when I do post new videos. And until the next one, happy diamond painting, everyone. Bye!